Hai semuanya. Halo, halo. Hari ini kita bakal live Instagram bersama. Halo, halo, halo Ida. Ida toko Lukman ini. Halo, halo. Hari ini kita akan live Instagram untuk studi ke Jerman. Tunggu ya. Uh, kita nunggu orangnya yang mau join. Tunggu ya, bentar ya. Apa kabar? Hari ini belum pasca sih, hari ini hari Jumat Agung. Jadi selamat hari Jumat Agung untuk yang merayakan. Oke. Hai Ivan. Halo Ivan. Oke, I'm gonna let you in. Hi Ivan. Hi, hello Ivan.
Hi, Buli. Hi, Liana. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good too. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Happy Good Friday.
Yeah, happy Good Friday.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome yang baru join. Okay. Today we're gonna talk about study in Germany with Gisma School. So, Ivan, can you please hang on just a moment.
No worries.
Yeah. So, Ivan, can you can you explain a bit about the school?
Can, for sure. So, are we waiting for more to join in, or shall we just speak about what's the offering in the school, what's the programs, and also where is it located? So, sure. So, basically, GISMA is a university that is located in Germany itself, and we have 4 campuses across 4 cities across. So, what's interesting is that they do have programs in the field of business and IT itself. And one thing good about the school is that other than teaching within the classroom side and providing that experience, they also provide a number of career exposure as well. So which in this case, students will be prepared to not just get the qualification, get the certification, but also we will prepare them in terms of their projects and internships, and also how do they secure something later on. So that has been the objectives and goals and mission of GISMA itself. It's been around for 25 years. And one thing good about the university is that it's a pure German university itself. So there's about 400 universities based in Germany, and out of these 400, there's about 200 private-based universities and about 100, probably within the range of 100 universities where they offer their programs in English itself. And one thing good about GISMA is that you have the option to either study in German or English, which is a good thing. Secondly, is that you will actually attain a 100% pure German accreditation degree itself. So this is a good thing for Indonesian students looking to come over and study in Germany itself.
Okay. Okay, thank you for the explanation, Ivan. So, what makes GISMA is different with the other school in Germany?
So one of the key things that makes GISMA different in Germany is that because one is the accreditation that is given to GISMA itself is pretty much a top quality. They are accredited by the Higher Education Association itself. They are also accredited by professional bodies within Europe and also globally as well. In fact, one of the programs in which we have, which is the MBA program and the MSc International Business Management, they are triple accredited. These are only about 300 universities globally has this accreditation. So what's good is that when students were to come into GISMA, rest assured they will attain a quality product or a quality program or certification for method. Secondly is that one thing I appreciate in our student support and also the career services center is that they will ensure that the student will be given that entire support and advantage to either pass the particular subject or to prepare them as well for their journey towards their career success as well. So there's a lot of support given because we do know as an international student, when you were to go to a foreign land or a new place, you need to actually have that support, which is why I appreciate GISMA in terms of a number of departments supporting the students, giving them that kind of advantage for them to succeed as well. And also, we have really good programs in the field of business and tech. So the idea behind these programs is that it's purposefully designed so that it matches with the marketplace demand. So whether you are studying the bachelor's program or even the master's program, the idea is that we want you to get a full-time offer within Germany itself or outside of Germany, which is interesting because Germany is part of the Schengen countries, and Schengen countries is comprised of 27 countries. So it's easy to actually move up and about in all these countries. And at the same time, it's also easy to actually get something in these other countries. So which is why, like, you can hear stories like international students, whether they graduate from a German university or a Netherlands-based university, they work in different countries all across. So which is good for students who study in Germany because it opens up borders other than just that respective country itself.
Okay, thank you, Ivan. So the bachelor degree is 3 years course, and the master degree is 1 year course.
Yes, the bachelor's degree is 3 years, and the master's degree, it consists of 2 years and 1 year as well. If you do have work experience, you can actually use that as credit in order to get a 1 year postgraduate program. If you do have a 3 years bachelor's program, usually we provide you a 2 years master's. But most of the time, our students, they are given like the 1 year master's program itself. So in this case, most students, I believe, from Indonesia, since they study 4 years bachelor's, right, automatically they'll be given a 1 year postgraduate program itself, which is a good thing because even in Germany, right, just for your information, even if you study like 1 semester also, like let's just say you do a program which is 1 semester online and 1 semester face-to-face, right? Even if you go just for 1 semester face-to-face, you will be given the opportunity for the post-study work visa itself. So it's 18 months once you've completed the program.
So you're saying that for Indonesian student, because Indonesian bachelor degree is 4 years, right? So
Yes,
if they
correct.
want to study master degree, the master degree is 1 year. But how about if the bachelor degree, like in Australia bachelor degree is 3 years, UK bachelor degree is 3 years. So if the bachelor degree is 3 years, so they have to study master for 2 years or 1 year?
So basically, what's interesting is that automatically they're given 2 years. But what happens is that if they have work experience, we will use that work experience as a method to credit transfer the student itself. So it acts as a credit. In this case, students, instead of studying, but
Sorry,
Yeah, right.
I think the connection is bad. So do you mind to
Yes.
repeat it? Yeah.
no worries. So basically, the university will provide 2 years masters for 3 years bachelor's program. But with work experience, students have the opportunity to actually study 1 year itself because we will use the work experience as credit.
So you're saying that the master degree, the actual master degree is 2 years, but if they have working experience, they will get 1 year master degree. But if they don't have, hello.
Yes, I'm here. Yeah, don't worry. Go ahead.
Okay. So you're saying that the master degree actually is 2 years, but if they have working experience, they will get 1 year master degree. But how about
Yes,
if they don't
correct.
have working experience?
If they do not have working experience, we will provide them 2 years master's degree if they come from 3 years background. The reason why it's 2 years master's degree because European studies is a little bit different. They prioritize their credits even higher compared to UK, Australia. So what this means is that if on average a student were to come from a 3 years bachelor's background, right, they will be automatically given a 2 years degree itself because they count the bachelor's background as 180 ECTS. In order to actually get a master's, is an additional 60 to 120 ECTS. It's basically 120 ECTS lah. So in this case, for master's program itself, you need about 320 ECTS, which explains to why a bachelor with 3 years is 180 ECTS, a master's for 2 years is 120 ECTS itself. Yeah, but most of the students that actually come in over to GISMA itself, they do have work experience already. So in this case, we will use that as credit. But for the students that does not have the work experience, we will provide them with a 2-year postgraduate program if they come from 3 years background.
Understand. But if the student coming from Indonesian bachelor degree, 4 years bachelor degree, so automatically they will study 1 year.
Correct. Which most of the Indonesian students' background, when it comes to S1, they will come from a 4 years bachelor's background, which is a good thing because they'll be given like the 1 year entry itself.
Yeah, that's true. And also, they also will receive the 40% scholarship, right?
So yes, exclusively for Indonesian students, we do have the scholarship in place. So yes, we do have scholarships which is up to 40% for our postgraduate programs. And the reason why we offer this opportunity is because we have been receiving a number of inquiries and applications that have come in. And because of these high volume applications coming in, we felt that, you know what, let's just offer this more to more students who are looking to study in Germany itself or considering to study in a European country other than the conventional Australia, Selandia Baru, or even UK itself. So in this case, we have decided to provide an exclusive scholarship just for Indonesian students, 40%. And when students were to come in, we will provide them the scholarship automatically. And this applies to all the students from different backgrounds who regardless also, you know, whether their grades are average or the grades are good, we will provide them that scholarship itself. Undergraduate, we have scholarships which are up to 33% for the matter.
Up to how many? How much? Isn't it?
33%.
How many? Sorry, I can hear you.
33%.
It's not 40?
For postgraduate, it's 40. For undergraduate, it's 33. All right.
Okay. So if I calculate for the master degree, the tuition fee is 15,500 euro, right? So minus 40%, so it's become 9,300 euro. If we so in Indonesian rupiah it will be 152 juta rupiah. Estimate 152 juta rupiah.
Betul, bisa. Yeah, it's around that figure.
Okay, that's good one. Jadi yang mau ngambil master ke Jerman, jadi jangan pikir oh Jerman mahal ya kan. Nah enggak, ini udah dapat 40% scholarship ya. Jadi kalau kalian yang mau study ke Jerman, hubungin 7pix ya. Jangan lupa hubungin 7pix. Terus and also Ivan, the student needs to have like German language first or not?
The student does not need to have a German language to study in GISMA. The reason is because the programs are taught in English. What's interesting is that we are one of the few universities in Germany that offers the program in English. In fact, 95% of the universities that are based in Germany offers the program in German language itself. So it's an advantage for students to come to GISMA. The IELTS requirement, the English requirement. Yes, correct.
Okay. So the English requirement for bachelor is 6 and for master is 6.5.
Both are 6.
Oh, both are 6.
Yes, both are 6. So we do accept Pearson's, TOEFL's, Duolingo, and English as a MOI as well.
Oh, okay. Okay. How about for the bachelor degree? How about the age requirement, Ivan?
So another thing good about Germany, right?
Yeah.
when you are 16 years old, they will actually treat you like an adult already. So in this case, right, above 16, you can actually travel to the country independently, or you can study in the country independently. So we have students, right, which are actually about 16, 17, because they already have the year 12 qualification. They are doing our undergraduate program. So they can come over individually. They do not need a consent or parent support letters for that matter. So they can just come in. That's the regulations which is offered by Germany itself, which is a good thing because it encourages more young people to actually come over. Unlike Australia, you do need to be 18 and above, right?
Yeah.
So one thing good about Germany, they have that advantage.
Okay. But the minimum is 16 years old,
Yes,
not
once you're
below 16.
not below 16, below 16, I don't think anybody is any country allows them to come over. So, yeah.
Okay. But so the minimum is 16 and year 12, so they can study in Germany.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Ivan, can you tell a bit about like the living expense in there, and is there any like how much is the minimum wage if they're working in there?
For sure, for sure. So Germany is actually quite affordable and to live in, surprisingly. In fact, for an average international student to live in the major cities, right? So the top five cities I would say where international students go to is Munich, Berlin, Potsdam, Hamburg, and also Cologne, Frankfurt, and there's a few others as well. But the thing about it is that these cities, right, when it comes to the cost of living in terms of the food and also the other essentials, it's almost similar. In fact, our students actually sustain themselves between 700 to 900 euros, regardless of the campus where they're based at, including Berlin and Potsdam itself. So why is that quite affordable is because the like for instance, if you go and actually like probably go to the groceries, you buy, you cook at home. So for groceries, which is up to 2 weeks, right, it costs between 50 to 70 euros for that matter. And then traveling up and about, you have the semester ticket in which you'll be getting. That's about 200 euros for every semester. The accommodation for housing, right, you have shared room, you have shared apartment, or you can even have an apartment itself. So if you share a room, it's actually about 150 to 300 euros. If you have an own, or if you have your own room, it's about 250 to 400 euros. If you have the own apartment, right, it's about 700 to 700 above euros for the matter. So plus minus, right, on average, we are seeing our students actually living within the realms of 700 to 900 euros. So if you convert it, right, it's almost similar to living in Jakarta. In fact, actually more affordable to live in Jakarta compared to Germany itself, within Berlin or Hamburg. So it is one of the most affordable places to live. In fact, if you were to compare, right, for instance, the UK on average you need about at least minimum about £1,300 because the accommodation is also very high, the food is also high already. So if you were to compare between these two costs, international students were to save up if they live in Germany. Secondly, yes, part-time opportunities are there as well. It's similar. You can work 20 hours a week or even more. In fact, we have our students who actually work 30 hours a week or even a full-time if they're told there's a semester break. The reason is because they are a little bit flexible. It depends on the employee and employer relations. So on average, now the minimum is 12 euros per hour. So if you were to do the calculation, right, it makes sense, right? If you work 4 hours, it's about 48 euros, and then you work 5 days, you actually get about 200 to 300 euros. In fact, we do have students where I'm not sure how they went about, but they earn up to 2,000 euros a month as well. So these are all the opportunities which are available in Germany itself. It's just that students are not aware of it, maybe because they find that, again, Germany, when they market the universities, 95% of them requires you to learn the German language itself. But you have establishments and universities such as GISMA, which are not much, but less than 20 of those, but they offer the programs in English. At the same time, you get a pure German degree itself. So it's a good thing. And another advantage even GISMA offers is that when you study either the undergraduate or the postgraduate, S1 ataupun sama S2, we will actually package the German language for you itself. So you study in English, but at the same time you study the language. Yeah. I think you're mute, Lian. I think you're mute.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm mute because it was noisy before this, so I'm muting myself.
No worries, no
Thank you
worries.
for the explanation, Anton. So you're saying that yeah, $12 per hours. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. And also, Ivan, so they so because they don't need to enroll, right? They don't need to study German language, right? But if they're working, they have to understand German as well, right?
So it is an advantage to learn that language. What we will do is during their tenure of studies, when they are studying, right? For instance, we take a bachelor student, so they have 3 years to learn the language. We will encourage them to have at least basic German. So German, you have the proficiency of A1, A2, B1, B2, up until C1. So we will teach them up until B2. So for postgraduate, we also do the same. And the idea is that we want them to learn as much German as possible through our language faculty. We will encourage them as well to, practice, but it's not a must to actually have the German language in order to work in Germany itself. The reason because is that right now Germany, they are looking for more people and more professionals to come in. The reason why they're looking for more professionals to come in is because if you look at their industry side, the manufacturing side, or even the economy itself, it is an aging market. Similar to Australia as well, right? Aging market requires more people to come in. So from the higher education itself, right, they are encouraging most students to come in, study in English, and if you work there, it's fine. If at all you do not have like proficient German, you can learn in your own time, which is being encouraged right now by the country itself. It's not very strict where they say that you must learn German in order to work over there. In fact, there's a lot of companies where they have opened up their international borders already because they are working global. They do need international students which are bilingual to their own home mother language and also English itself. So yeah, that's some of the advantages which are happening in Germany itself at the moment. Not a must to learn the language and not a must to have the language when you work over there, but it's very much encouraged.
Okay, Ivan, we have a question. Germany does not limit work hours for international students. Is there any work limit hours for international students?
So on average, it's 120 for the entire year. It's either 120 full days or 240 half days. So when you do the maths, it's actually 4 hours per day. But due to the flexibility of the employer and the employee relations, sometimes students can work more than 4 hours in a day as well. In fact, semesters which are, break semesters, semester break, sometimes students actually they work full time too. But this is based on the arrangement again between who you work for. So
But the
yeah, go ahead, please.
yeah, go ahead. So
All right,
Gisma, yeah.
sorry, Liana. So GISMA itself, what we will do is that every student will be given a job sourcing portal. So there's the job portal called Job Teaser in Germany itself. All of the students will be given automatically a profile. And in this profile, you can see internship opportunities, part-time opportunities, and full-time opportunities. So when the students were to secure something, right, they already have the understanding, like the offer letter given to them for work, right? Either to work 4 hours a day or you can work 6 to 7 hours a day, up to the employer and employee. But the regulation does state at least about 120 full days or 240 half days. So this provides again the opportunity for students to work more additional hours, particularly in semester break.
Okay. Okay, thank you for the explanation. Is there any want to ask? Just please typing the message and I will ask Ivan. Okay, so Ivan, So after they finish study, they also will receive the post-study work visa. Like so what happened after they finish the study?
After they finish the study, they'll be given the opportunity for post-study work visa. So post-study work visa in Germany is 18 months, 1.5 years. It's 1.5 years. So students can actually try to secure something when they completed their studies in Germany. Most of the students within GISMA itself, we found out that about 50% of those students, they were to secure something 3 months before they graduate. And right now, within a year, we are at 94% of our students having a full-time offer, either in Germany or Europe or outside of the region itself. So in this case, students do have 18 months time frame in order to secure something
So 1.5 year post-study work visa is for bachelor or for both bachelor and master?
for both.
Or for both.
Untuk S2 sama S2, S1 sama S2 pun.
Okay. And the next intake will be July and after that October, right?
Yes, correct. So for GISMA, we have 4 intakes. We have January, we have April, we have July, and then we have October.
Okay. The scholarship is only until this year or also next year?
Only for this year.
Okay. Okay, alright then. So, yang mau study ke Jerman untuk yang July intake, buruan. Soalnya scholarshipnya hanya untuk July dan Oktober only. I think that's all from me, Ivan. Is there anyone want to ask?
No worries. If I thought there isn't any questions at all, I'm sure there's some students who are interested, to probably get back to you and also the counselors as well on certain queries. We can, of course, we can actually have more sessions on about Germany and about the programs too as we move forward.
Yeah. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you so much for your time. If anyone want to ask, just send me a message or send 7 a message. Or if you want to talk to Ivan, I will give you his number.
No worries.
Okay.
Yeah, not a problem.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Have a good Friday. Bye-bye.
Thank you all. Thank you, Liana. We speak soon then. Okay then. Bye.
Bye.